Alright. Good evening. Hey, having those sneezes. Right. Continuing a little bit. Ooh, right. I've read that they changed the labyrinth symbol. And new maps. Right, so I've looked a little bit. There were new maps added. 8-1 origin 137151451. Which is the other which is 5-2? Oh, this is 9, this is 8, this is 9-1, this is 5, and this is 5-1. Okay. So apparently they added that with the 5 being basically the main, or like the one that isn't the 9-1 being the main map, and then the other one being, well, the non-main one. Sigils, I went with the projectile spears, starting gold increased and 20% more experience because I was running through it, I believe. I'm just gonna go do the new maps, which you are 9-1, 8-1, 15-1, 11-1. And you are 16. Okay. Alright, so units have less health. What do we have? Thief, Balloon, Fighter, Orc, Horseman, Engineering Squad, Priest, Wizard. Engineering Squad I kinda hate. I should be able to do those at like level... Absolutely hate this room, by the way. Absolutely hate it. What do we have? Clear the map. I think I know what we're doing. Build one there. Build one there. Build one here. And then I didn't check what I can actually build. Can you not move? No. What I can build... Do we have... We don't actually have that many areas to shoot them from, but... I should actually just get me different towers here. Right, you are fine. I think I'll take the poison trap. I think I'll leave the bolt trap at home. No, actually I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna have one dart and one bolt trap. Then bring you along. Can I upgrade anything? You to 10, which is multiple chains, open chains. Chain enemies are permanently slowed. 500% damage when the chain breaks, which is gonna be like 5.6. Maybe if you combine it with that. Oh, unlocked in Crypt of the Necromancer, unlocked in Shifting Gate, unlocked in Driftlock. Wait a minute, haven't I been to Shifting Gate? I thought I've been to Shifting Gate. Right. Then, again, just basically the same setup. I hate that those barricades will be destroyed. And you send battering rams. I don't like that at all. Right, so we will have the bolt trap there to absolutely destroy them. Chain trap there. Dart trap to catch whatever gets through. And you will support up. Tip! Useful tips. Camera controls, yeah. Tips, rush wave, command Wilson. Oh. Wait. Guard. Oh, that's kinda neat. So this actually... A barricade has been destroyed. Oh, up there, yeah. Also, another chain trap here. Also, they increased the range of the Necromancer, which was absolutely necessary. Also, you're not continuing. How much damage do you deal at this point? 4.9. Which really isn't that much, all things considered. And there's also the battering rams. That did nothing, or they just healed it up again. Yeah, this barricade dying is my biggest concern. And yeah, as I thought, the battering rams are a problem. I'm gonna do something else instead. Instead of bringing the poison, I'm gonna actually bring some push traps. Sigils, I'll take the pierce, I'll still take the pierce, I'll take that. And take me a spellbound arsenal. Not like that. Spellbound arsenal. Alignments, does it get equipped? That's neat that it shows you now where you actually get it. Right. Remove you and you. Take me to push trap. Do I have a charm for the push trap? Always use damage. Unlocked in shop, unlocked in shop. Okay. I don't think I need the damage. We will still have a barricade here, we will still have a barricade here, and we will have a barricade here. You move up. You move up here. I could have you back there, couldn't I? Regardless. Let's send it. Let's see if we can actually push these guys. We can. We will probably not be able to push anything that's heavier. On the simple note that they have like 250% weight. You move here. And I don't have a barricade ready. I don't actually have anything ready. Should I just defend back here? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, upgrade my barricades. That's also an option. Right. This is increased durability, impact dampening. I would like... Right, I will increase the armor by 1. I would like to have the health and the durability restore. And then decrease your gold cost. Can we get some more? No. Actually, maybe? No. Right. Okay. Push trap. I kind of, again, immediately move away from because of the... increased cost. Right. You are important. You are important. And you are important. You move over here. Start with the bolt trap. And then the dart trap. And then I hope that these carts don't immediately blow up my barricades again. But yeah, they made some changes. For example, the barricades no longer lose their ability when you put them on your own units. I kind of love that. I don't think it's good. I think the double shot is probably better. Also do like the higher range. Yeah, that's a problem once again. Especially because they can just... Yeah, they can just heal up. I think I need the ballista definitely on the second part. But against the Rams, I think we'll put you on... Actually, give you the Soul Steel and then give you the Volley. And the Giant Slayer. Good like that. You again over here. Start with that. You, and you. I just realized we can put one there, can't we? And with the Soul Slayer, you'll just get more and more damage to hopefully just one-shot everything that comes out that gate. Which means I might actually want to just destroy this tomb before any of the other enemies come in. And then put me some swords here. Actually, hammers. The battering rams are a problem. They are a massive problem. Which means I think I'll go ahead and do it like this. Because that reduces the amount of time this card has to explode on them. Can't afford the $2,000 upgrade. Are the skeletons actually detrimental? Could very well be the case. Right. Also, I forgot the balloon fighters. In which case... we'll do it like that. Alright, have some swords there. Actually, hammers. Make sure that you upgrade, make sure that this one's upgraded. It's just so many skeletons. To 55 to 82 plus armor 1. I'll absolutely take that. I still need the next upgrade for 500. So many the skeletons themselves are the barrier. Unfortunately now, we still do have the battering rams to deal with. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the Helm Rune off. Is that not the map? No, it's not the map we just did. This one. Yeah, remove the Helm Rune. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Remove all runes. Get through the level. And then we can see further. Alright, I have the ballista with you. That's why you shoot so slow. Not the ballista. Skewering shot. And then the volley, right. You can just go ahead and upgrade. And then we'll wait for money for you. Also, that should be about in range. Oh yeah, they don't have any weight anymore. Right, so this should now actually just be way easy. Yeah, there's way less enemies. And then enemies... maybe I shouldn't just play with all runes enabled at all times. Maybe that is actually not the best way. The dart trap kind of just sets up its guns and it does nothing. I still don't know whether the skeletons are a positive or a negative thing. Send more. They also tweaked the anime engine and they added a sigil to... Oh shit, it's a wizard. Master of the Arcane, they conjure light golems to find understood. And they are kinda slow. They are very squishy. However, the golems are not. Do they not have armor? Okay, they get armor with level. Okay. It always resets the kill count, huh? Well, I didn't expect this many balloons. Out of drink. I should probably redo that. Volcanic Ash. Traps enable the dungeons deal increased damage. Planes reclaim. Yeah, I'm gonna put down the planes. Volcanic Ash over here. Get me... Remove this. Spring compressor. Unlocked an origin core. Wait, an origin core? This is in depths, okay. Do I have origin core? Sort by objectives. Crypt of the Necromancer. What have I not done? Clear map with Scythe and Swarm runes. Sure, we can do that. Swarm. Wonderful. Yeah, the Black Knights, that's fine. I think I'll just have the usual setup. Then just destroy that. Volley go. And we're just gonna have you there and you there. Ah shit, wait, I need to destroy this one as well. Boom. Alright. So now everyone should go over there. If we... Ah shit, I don't have the money one. Yeah, it's fine. I gave you the poison charm, right. So no skeletons for you. I actually need this even further up. Also, yeah, the consumable trap stack now up to 3 of each, up to 3, yeah. I wanted to say each kind, but there kind of always only exists one kind. This one's already kinda cracked. I love that. I think I can send more. You sure? You are at maximum, yeah. They also, I complained about the arcane trap, they also cap the damage now at 500%. So it's now more in line with the other traps we have. Like the dirt trap. The wall trap doesn't actually have that, does it? But there are some traps that get better the more they kill. Also increase the amount of sigils you can have. They buffed some traps, like they made the spring trap cheaper, for example, and some of the traps I don't actually have yet. Bolt trap not even needed. Amazing. The dart trap is just still amazing. There's a reason why it's my favorite. Of the projectile traps, at least. To be fair, this really wasn't difficult because only 2 runes. Soul Steel module. When chained enemy dies, trap damage increases by 10% permanently. Right, on the vault. Claim of fork, anchor, and shell runes. I don't have shell yet. Alignments. Blood, swarm, and shell runes. I don't have the shell runes. I can probably do the 4-minute one. No runes. Yeah, I don't have the shell rune yet. How do I easiest clear you in 4 minutes? Probably just like that. Actually just do the alignment immediately. Oh yeah, we should. Does the boulder actually destroy this barricade? It does. I thought it might be tankier. Right, that was too many cents. Also, do not ship this one, only those 2. Not what I wanted to build. Build this. Chain. Also, block here. That should be fun. I really kind of want to see the chain trap work. I still just think it's not great. Also, Winston, can you get out the fucking way? The fuck you mean you only cost 90? Can you kind of like do a chain trap and then harpoon trap to force the chain to break? That's actually his skills. So they deal damage when they first shoot at something. And then you can make it so that it permanently increases the damage. I don't think that's necessarily all that good, but you can technically do it. I also forgot the 4 minutes again. Right. Not done in 4 minutes. Let me actually get... I don't think we need the poison. You know what? You get the ballista. And then the splitting bolts. Upgrade. Yeah, no. Remove that. For 5 minutes, I think we kind of just want most damage. Yeah. Caustic bolts and the envenom. Alright, get me the poison trap. The bowl, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Then we do the same as before. You here, you here. Bolt trap goes there. Alright, send it. That really destroyed my barrier, huh? Incredible. I forgot my necromancer again. This is indeed art. That was not what I wanted. I hate that there's a button left. Probably shouldn't roll that out earlier. What can you do? Done is done. Alright, I'm gonna send like up to Wrath 3 every time. Alright, you take cover. Send that rock. Didn't even get that far. Two, three. I think Necromancer wasn't even necessary. Alright. So that's within 4 minutes. It should at least be. Yep. Wonderful. Still don't have the Shell Rune. More damage to nearby enemies. Eh. I'd rather have something to increase its recharge speed. Do we have Volcanic Ash around? We'll take... I can't afford that. Fuck. 1,000. Well, that's not gonna happen for a while. What sigils do you have? Double shield or trade options are available when upgrading traps. Enemy anger, enemy engine. I should have taken that. Oh well. 9. Which has just to clear the map. You have a bunch. Right. I'm gonna put a barricade here. We're gonna have you here. And you here. Then this one up. What do we have actually? Mauler. The Balloon of Evilness. I don't know if that can fly. Level 5 Balloon of Evilness, level 100 Balloon of Evilness. I assume they can fly. Oh, that's those guys, right. Flesh is indeed fragile. I crave the purity of steel. Hey, the fuck you mean you do that? Oh, you broke. Well, that's awkward. How can I be prevented from breaking? Wait, why did you break? And if it's because of this, I kinda can't use you. Unless I destroy this tomb. Which I think is actually just an option. Have some of those. The battering rams here do not regenerate the health. Meaning we actually have a chance of killing them. If I didn't forget to set up correctly. Even with that. Okay. And from now we should actually just be fine. Though honestly, you're not that good anymore, so I'm just gonna put you up there. You deal with that side. How close is actually close? Is it the first two? Only the first block? You know what? Destroy this tomb as well. And then destroy those tombs as well. Actually. For those. The balloons will spawn. Soon, hopefully. And okay, they do fly. They do not fly good enough. Okay, add some of those. Activates twice. What do I actually have? Increases, hit enemies cannot heal. I should just do a level where I exclusively use those spring traps with the 40% extra damage. What? New enemy, what are you? Mystic gold bags and gold armor and hauling coin sack. He levels forward with one strategy. Throw money at the problem. You have $1,000 bounty. And armor 2, which does absolutely nothing for you. Wonderful. So that's basically just an upgraded noble, I guess. Actually, it's a bit stronger than an upgraded noble because the noble is like 25 gold for like 10 health. This is 1,000 for 1,000. It's only 1 to 1 instead of 25, instead of 2.5 to 1. All right. Not too difficult if you don't use any runes.
Flawless victory.
Plains Desert. Show me what you got, shop. I have 174. Increase projectile speed, only one trap. I kinda want that. Right, for now, put down the desert in my massive desert area. Directly next to the ocean. And then, you are 15-1 and you are 11-1. And you have 41 more peasants. I'm just gonna do everything without those for now. Oh, this is that one with the Black Knights coming out of there. Right. Close off there, close off here, close off... Oh, they're actually going through that way anyway. Can I shoot over this obstacle? I don't think I can. Mr. Necromancer, please join us down here. Yeah, so the tomb will be opened, I'm pretty sure about... Holy shit, they buffed his range immensely. Before he could barely shoot in front of him. And now look at him. Destroying areas over the river. Well, not actually still that much. Yeah, that is a massive increase in range. Alright, so this one should be in the bag. Also, where did Mr. Necromancer go? How did he die? Someone threw him in the river? I kind of want to know what the enemy engine level 6 is. But for that you probably do need the Scythe rune for more spawns. Okay, so the Battering Ram has been one of my least favorite enemies in Dungeon Warfare 2. Because when it broke, all of the warriors... It always carried warriors, the ones with the shield. Would just spawn directly below it, in a group. So you'd have to deal with the Battering Ram and then a group of warriors, which always was a bit of a bitch to deal with. In this case, the warriors are removed as if there was an explosion in the Battering Ram. Which makes it a lot easier because if you time it right, you can just put them into the water. That's already immensely better than they were in Dungeon Warfare 2. I don't know if I like this. I still miss the one big bolt from the bolt trap. That one was amazing. A mountain. We can do that. I can't do that actually because I can't put you right there. Absolutely hate that. Well, big mountain over here then. Right, let's do the Triarch. Also without runes. Just gonna do everything without runes until I have all the map. All the levels. Do this, I believe. Yeah. And then have a bolt trap like right here. Actually, no. Have a bolt trap here. Also, block here. Mr. Necromancer, join us. So we are now already attacking this, which dropped some golems. Move this one away so we can put up the trap. This way the bolt trap gets a little bit of the shoot. Even though the ballista was maybe not the correct... Oh no, yeah, the ballista was maybe not the correct choice. Ah, shit, I forgot. Okay, the tomb is done. Level 5 Golem, 175 health. Shouldn't act. Yeah, no issue for the Ballista. And everything else should just be easy pickings. The Necromancer does explode enemies, doesn't he? Which might actually be a problem. If they're next to the... he explodes skeletons, I believe. Which, yeah, might be a problem if we are... if we have the barricade right next to him. Also, good evening. So... I think I can just send it here. That should be fine. Yeah. Yep. No issue at all. Or is it? No it isn't. Wonderful. Yeah, it would be a lot harder with runes to do. Snow. Which I can put there. And then the only next map I have is the Versura. Which unlocks the lightning... Ah, yeah, you unlock the shell rune, huh? Not everyone. Do not select all. Right, select loadout. I think I know approximately how I want it done. So I'll take the dart trap, I'll take the bolt trap, I'll take the lightning trap. I'm gonna bring a flamethrower along. Yeah. Gonna bring you along. Definitely the barricade. And I think that's actually kind of it. I'm gonna bring you along just so we have you. No. Reset. Then you go to 15. You go to 15. Can you go to 15? Yes. Wildfire, increase burn damage and burning enemies cannot use abilities. Burn duration, affected enemies are slowed. Increases area of effect. Damage is permanently increased is just way too good. After dealing 2000 total damage, increase burn damage by 6%, doubles burn duration, that's kinda neat. Is 30% of burn damage instantly upon activation, pushes enemies back. Yeah, no. Do take this. Then we have... Actually, bring the poison trap along. I think that's good. Right. Add the poison trap. Any charms I can equip? Yeah, take the poison. You still just cheaper. What? Soul Forge, upgrade module, Singularity Glyph. Okay. No clue what those do. Kinetic bolts, that sounds like they can go faster. Black powder, it sounds like explosions. And then you, the poison bolt. Also get the splinter toxin. Actually, no, we don't need the splinter toxin because we have the... actually, you take the flesh seeker because the druids do not have armor, I don't believe. You take the barbed bolts and the skewering shot as well. No, keep the splitting bolts. Alright, so first off, blow up this. Then we'll have the lightning trap here and here. Upgrade this one twice, upgrade this one twice. And you can join here. 50 kills are required. This one moves this one forward. And then this one gives this one down. And this one up. Thirsting Obelisk. I should also go through all the map. They added a pulse. According to patch notes, they added a pulse to the Thirsting Obelisks that are hidden. And I hope to find those. Alright. You actually go here. We have... yeah, we have lost 1 life, that's fine. Sell that one. And you can actually just go here. Alright, so this is getting sent now. So, the first one will be the flamethrower here. Also, barricade there. Destroy one or more tomb. We can do that. You go there. Clear out some of the druids. What comes in here? Heavy, level 3 heavy armor. Yeah, you know what? Why is your fire green? You go there. We can sell this one. I need the 1500 for Europe grid. And then next I'm gonna put a dart trap here so we can shoot this one. Because I think... how many activations do you have? 21. Are you level 1, level 4 heavy armor? I can't see... do not shoot my barricade, please. Yeah, that looks good, that looks fine. Oh yeah, you can also place the consumable traps on these now. On the cornerstone tiles. So we now have the most potent toxin, as well as the flamethrower, basically just a dot build out here. And then most enemies are weak enough that you just kill them. Harbinger of Plague. Also, more lightning traps. In Dungeon Warfare 2, the lightning traps had an upgrade, which made it so that you can convert it to... it's a big frog. Smaller copies of itself. But he doesn't really go in one direction, so... oh, they nerfed the range on the Chakram trap! What the hell? Like, you will be poisoned for basically ever. Yeah, not concerned about this one. Lightning trap. Shell. Enemy armor is increased by 3. Ah, I fucking hate that. If no other traps on adjacent tiles, damage is increased by 100%. Ooh. Let us see what we can make the... also framework. What we can make the lightning trap into. What do we have? High voltage, increased damage and number of jumps. Increased damage by 70% stuns the target, so that's actually a higher damage increase. 70% more damage to armored targets. Arc Surge, each jump increases damage by 20%, increases max bounces by 2, or increase damage by 50%. If it hits an armored enemy, the next jump deals bonus damage equal to the armor value. Interesting. I don't think it's gonna be that good, because the armor value is mostly just like 3, maybe 4. I think the highest armor value I've seen was 27. Continuously is weak lightning damage in the 3x3 area around the trap. I kinda like that, but 3x3 is generally not that much. Final jump strikes up to 3 nearby units. Right, if we just go for maximum number of jumps. How many jumps do you have? Backlash, conductive. Right, I'll take that. Alright. Shop. Can we get something good in the shop? No. Or rather, I don't want that. There's only one trap of any given type on the map. The 3-arm speed is increased. Double damage shields. Wave rush. No. Break me that sigil. Then, right, more desert, more wasteland. Have a dungeon. Framewalk. I rename you Flamewalk. On the volcano between desert and the wasteland. Right. Actually, get me a reclaim card. Reclaim you. Wasteland here. Soulforge there. I hope to get 4 more wasteland parts there. So, you contain a vault. Clean them up. Destroy 1 or more tomb. Right. I'm gonna look at that in a second, but first I'll have to go AFK for a second. Alright, let's look at Framewalk, which that is an open room. I think I know what these green points are. 3-less armor, do we have? Warrior, Priest, Dwarf, Knight, Journeyman, Veteran Warrior, and Battering Ram. The Knight has armor. So, Scythe, Helm, and Fort. I do not like the Helm rune. Okay, it's rocks. Place Cornerstone. Where would I like to go? If I want them to go the big... Oh, we have 2 consumable traps now. Yes. Honestly, probably those 2. And the Chakram trap. The Chakram trap was one of my favorites in Dungeon Warfare. In Dungeon Warfare 2, you got equipment that buffed specific items. Yeah, you know what? I know where my cornerstone is going. Right here. Then, what do I want? I kinda need to destroy this one. Right, so what I'm basically gonna do is first choose my loadout. Though I think that's actually kind of fine what I currently have. Yeah, there was items that's buffed specific traps you could equip. And the Chakram trap, I had some that one of them split into more Chakrams on every hit. The other one increased the bounces by like 3 and the last one pushed back. With a force like a push trap. So nothing went through it. Absolutely nothing. Right, but my plan is basically... So now they go over there, but we block here. So they have to go all the way around. Are there diggers? Doesn't appear that way. In which case, we can have a flamethrower there. Inferno trap. We can have a poison trap out here. And that should actually be a good start. Yeah. Splinter toxin. Wait a second. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? That's not 5. That's a lot more than 5. Anyway, bolt. I have not upgraded the bolt. Right, in that case, no bolt. Actually, put the bolt there. To destroy, actually put more stuff there because we are not getting through the vault. Wait, which button is you? Q. I'm actually gonna put one of you here. Then I can have one of you there. Actually, I can just... Oh no, you are gonna get destroyed by the explodey cards at some point. Right. This will also take down the tomb, which I may not actually want. Except we have so much poison now that the Black Knights might actually just die to the poison. I also forgot Mr. Necromancer once again. Also, what's in that vault? Oh yeah, I forgot. The Black Knights do not give a shit about that. Sell this, upgrade you. We need to kill those Black Knights ASAP. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah, they do not give a shit on that. Alright, I should probably not destroy the tomb there. But the general idea is sound. Also, I completely forgot about you, didn't I? Right, so do the same. Yeah. You have some poison. I'm just gonna not destroy the tomb, and that should just fix the issue. I think the Splinter Toxin might have been a mistake, because we have so much poison thanks to the poison bolt thing. Actually, if I don't want to destroy this tomb, I should just allow them to go through there. We will still have you go through up here. Alright. Dart trap. Boom. You... I took the Flash Seeker. The repeater gives +1 range, so that would have been better. The poison trap is actually kind of cracked, not gonna lie. With the duration, with the Omega Toxin. You know what? Put me one of you here. And then we'll just have a Chakram Trap over here. The Chakram Trap does have less range, huh? Chakram bounces an additional time. Which, honestly, now that I think about it, put the Chakram Trap here instead. And what is in there? A new new consumable trap. It didn't spawn on the floor, so I assume it's not something that you just put down. Not a fire and forget. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate. Wait, where did it destroy? Ah, because I put the other barricade there. Okay, right, this one, no. Down here. Cornerstone still goes there. I can have the Chakram Trap actually kind of like there. Right, poison. I switch the loadout. Cornerstone still goes there. But switch the loadout. Dart Trap, not a Flash Seeker, a repeater. Then spell, no. Call the Weak Soul Steel. We will bring along the Devil's Maw for fucking up the priests. And then you... Like, if I could put that under a barricade, I'd be really happy. Can I actually just put that under a barricade? Like, if I put you there, can I then put a barricade on top? No. So yeah, the 3x3 lightning field is not it, unfortunately. I'll still bring you along, I guess. Actually, what? Fuck it. Grinder. Grinder it is. Capacity increases by 20% per tier upgrade. When capacity is 0, releases Toxic Cloud to deal 6 poison damage over 6 seconds. I'll take that. +1 capacity per kill, which I think the poison also counts. Clock ejector, and then increase damage capacity. Right. That's good. And then upgrade you a little bit. Bring the skeleton back? No. Nah. Right. Lightning trap out, grinder in. Then we do basically just the exact same thing again. And flamethrower. I didn't remove the splinter toxin. I was stupid. Splinter toxin to potent toxin. High damage per second. 3 armor to enemy, kill the enemy becomes a statue, or the Midas toxin. Take the Lingerer toxin and the Midas toxin. And you. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And a flamethrower. And you. I don't need to destroy that, do I? So I could just put a trap up there. Do you attack the vault if I put you next to it? No more healing, bitch. Wait. Why could you heal? How long is the duration? 4. Right, that's a bit unfortunate. Anyway, I'm gonna put a grinder here. Are there dwarfs? No, there aren't. And if there were dwarfs, it wouldn't have just destroyed this one. How much damage do you do per second? 169, nice. How much capacity do you have? 354. You know what? You go over here. Feed the grinder. You cannot attack through that. More capacity. If we put one there, I could put a chakram trap over there. Right, dart trap here. Barricade there. They do die to poison. And since they don't have the splitter toxin anymore, the poison bolts actually seek out the other enemies. Wonderful. This high level enemies yield more XP. Veteran warrior 120. Holy shit. Oh, that would fuck me up last time as well. The 120 veteran warriors. What do I do against veteran warriors? More DPS, I guess. But with what? Alright, you know what? Bring you along again. Static discharge. Increase damage by... You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Then poison. Put that actually further forward. Flamethrower. Increase the damage per activation. Have you here. Like the first few enemies should actually... Okay, I wanna see now. Okay, he did not heal in the time. But you kind of just take way too long. So what we're gonna do is put some swords there. Yeah, anything with less than 100 health is just gonna die to the poison trap. Not really any concerns about that, especially if you put them up the long way. Need more activations on you. Then I can put this there, so we can put a chakram trap there. Which will bounce along counter towards bounce a bit. Ah. And then you're also gonna get some swords. Alright, you now get sold and rebuilt here. Yeah, put those down again. I also forgot it's a necromancer once more. Yeah, just ignore him. I should suit you. Yeah, can't equip the level 15 upgrade. We need more fire. I just realized 60 activations is quite a lot, considering how long your cooldown is. I need your cooldown to be reduced. You. Actually not there. Here. And one of you here. How much damage do you deal? 8.2 with a ricochet. But you should be good against those shields, shouldn't you? Yeah. More fire. We're now only at 50. The wave is basically over. So that this definitely seems like an endless ability. Yeah, it definitely seems like an endless ability. But we should actually kind of just have it here. Especially if I get like 900 more gold. Like this. 1,000 more gold? I'm not sure I get that. What I can now do is block off here. Send them through that way. And boulder them. At least a few of them. After dealing 2,000 total damage. Which, okay, yeah, you already did that. Alright. Barricade strike. Remove it. And that, yeah, that's it. Okay. The veteran warriors are kind of a thorn in my side. Absolutely hate them. Chakram Trap. Aerodynamic Blade, bounce count +1 per upgrade here. And the repair kit, which is probably a repair kit. Memoir 5, Pars Crypt, Plains and Forest. Can we put the forest next to a forest? We can. The plains next to our plains. And then Memoirs. Wilson the Fire Elemental returns with intel. A greedy king bears armies with promise of endless gold. The attacks are his. Pars Crypt. Units have 30% less health. Player units regenerate less. Regenerate. Oh. Units have 3 less armor. Yeah. Wait, what makes them regenerate? Okay. Sea, coastal waters. Oh, because of the oasis, right? All right. Anyway, what can I do with you, Chakram Trap? What do we have? Ricochet, Chakram bounces an additional time, damage up. 30% increased damage on the first bounce. Increases damage by 50%, increased projectile speed by 30%. Ricochet disc, wall bounces 2 more times, so a total of... How many bounces do you have? This is one of the points where I would really like just an explanation of what a trap does. Like, do you bounce once? Do you bounce 3 times? 4 times? I think it looks like once. Or twice? Twice. Surgical strike, more damage to slowed or stunned enemies. Deals bonus damage equal to 5% of the target's max health, up to 100% of the base damage, and 25% chance to deal 600% damage on hit, or on hit splits in 2. I do like that. Secret Vault, Parse Crypt, or Thurn. Do I have Secret Vault? By name? No. Alright. Right, let's see what you are, but you are a very small map. Absolutely hate that. Absolutely hate that shell. Yeah, this is a tiny map, but we can move shit. We can move stuff around. It appears. I assume the first one makes this disappear. How do I want to do? What enemies can we expect? Peasant, warrior, noble, knight, noble, drummer. I think that's a buff unit. Select. I would like some grinder. But for that I'd have to you know what? I'm actually gonna go grind some. Origin depths. Let me actually check my upgrades. Origin core. Origin core. Shop. You already done. Season Secret World Versura. Versura is a map I have. You are done. Soulforge. Flooded dig site. Flooded dig site. Burrow or Thorn Stronghold. Right, I think anything that can actually give me something is shown on... here. I can now do you with Blood Swarm and Shell Runes. How would I like to proceed? I'm gonna remove you again, I'm gonna remove you again, do this and this. Then... I don't think the Chakram's gonna be that good, so... I will bring the Dart Trap and the Bolt. I don't think the Flamethrower is gonna do all that much, but the Poison will. And you might. And then... the Flamethrower won't help that much. Grind, I guess. But which would I have rather? Grinder or Lightning? Honestly, give me the Grinder. $10 points. Well, that's not enough. Alright. Reset. You, and you. Perfect. Then we'll have one here, and one there. We'll do basically the same thing of Dart over here, but we'll start with Poison there. Since the Poison just completely ignores armor, which is very much appreciated. Not enough money to upgrade that as well. Okay. Send the first 3 waves, because we'll just boulder them. Ooh, that was close. And now the Bolt Trap can start shooting as well. And with that, I'm pretty sure that's done. I don't think there's anything they can do that stops us from this point onwards. So I'm just gonna let it run. Upgrade this as soon as we can. I need to get that thing that allows traps to shoot 30% faster when they're the only ones on the map. The upgrade system, by the way, if you're interested and haven't played Dungeon Warfare 2, upgrade system is a lot simpler. Especially the sigils compared to the items in the second one. Which those were at some point just completely unnecessary. And in the first one you also had in the second one you also had temporary runes. So you'd unlock runes when you beat a map, and then you could slot those in for exactly one map. And also, those were locked. If you couldn't beat the map after that, you were kind of just fucked until you could. Because you couldn't remove the runes anymore. The ballista is actually kind of wrecking. I'd expected the darts to do most work, but apparently not. Yeah, this thing is just destroying people. Nothing even got to the dart. That's kind of impressive.
Flawless victory.
Alright, Shell Rune, Flawless, Land Effect Mountains. Oh yeah, that gives more XP, doesn't it? Spellbound Arsenal has a ranged attack. Ooh, okay. Not sure how much I like that, though. Framewalk, destroy one or more tombs, which was the Black Knights. Kinda don't want to do that. Undervolt, Fort, Anchor, and Shell.
Shell Fort and Core.
And then I think I'll just have the same setup. Oh no, I don't, because I can actually just have a different setup this time. You go, yeah. Then we'll have a grinder like there. And then the dirt trap here. I'm still not sure what to think about this. I've seen it in like trailers. This is also a new trap, which was never before there. You are overheated. I can see. Maybe I should have just went with harpoons. Like, Anchor is one of my favorite runes because most of the traps I don't really use these displacement traps. So Anchor is one of my favorite runes because it just technically doesn't do anything. I think that's the technical word for it. It's just kind of there. You're not getting through the ballista. Okay, so the fact that these bolts split into like diagonals, not sure how much I like that. It technically splits into 8, which deal 20% damage each, meaning they deal 160% damage. While it's actually 4 and 12 with 260% damage in total, while the others are 4 and 4 with 200% in total. But the second volley also just goes down this entire straight line instead of going diagonally into the wall. I think the volley is on these long straightaways. The volley is probably superior. Damage ignores armor. Like, if you get an upgrade to have a lot more, this was also kind of nerfed. They removed they kind of lowered the horizontal range, so it wouldn't kind of get caught. Also, you have 0 activations. How the fuck? Damage increased by 10%, multiplied by the number of retained traps on the map. Increases cost by 400. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. See, you cost 1,000. Anima, yeah, I'll bring that along. And this one I want later. Lightning can bomb back to previously hit enemies. It's kinda neat. Right, next map with an objective, not the Framewalk, the Versura, which is Anchor, Vine, Fort, and Shell. Let's go do that then. And we're probably just gonna have the same setup, I guess. Basically the same setup, just... You go up there, so this thirsting obelisk get filled. So they actually have to walk through the poison. Soon as that is done, we'll move you back here. And we'll have the bolt. Not there. $41 out of 50. Should be done in a second. Yeah. Now we can just put this down. And now we have the bolt over there. And then we have the dirt here. And that should actually kind of already deal with the entire level. Skeleton just getting bullied. You can go here. So the grinder gets some kills if any enemies get to there, which, looking at this, is probably not going to be the case. Skeleton not doing all too hot. Actually, you know what? Put you up here. Oh, the poison cloud actually just is for a split second poisoning everything above. And not for 6 seconds on the trap. Okay. I had hoped otherwise. Oh yeah, you have the Vine Rune, so you regenerate. Nah. Hate that. The bolt... Okay, yeah, the bolt trap is just gonna deal with it though. In that case, you can actually just move here. I like how it is active for a split second and immediately kills like 5 people. Well, thankfully I don't need to do it flawlessly. Bolt will kill it. Pretty sure. Oh, wait, that's not good. Absolutely hate that. It's immune against Barricade Strike, isn't it? Well, that kind of blows. Oh well. It works. We saw it works. That's fine. Just gonna keep the ground back here. For now. Oh, if a trap isn't available, then it summons the other one. Okay. Right, you go here. I don't care about a few enemies getting through. You just let the grounded trap work. And now, barricade. We're actually just gonna have more of them. You know what? Dart. And then a bolt back here. Why is there just an ocean? Alright, I need a few more of those. You know what, you know what? No, fuck it. Bolt trap here. Heavy armor comes in, I don't actually care. We're just gonna bolt them as well. And I think these smaller toads can't crush the barricades. The dart trap does a way better job than I thought it might. Alright. Yeah, with that we should actually kind of be done. So the boss does not appear in Endless Run, I believe, and I think this could actually be a good map for an Endless Run. Get some more different traps in there. And Toad is here. Level 2, Harving of Plague. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Just by definition not perfect, but good enough. Spin Blade, calibrated gearing. Calibrated gearing, the real speed increased by 10% per tier upgrade. So up to 3 times for the highest level. Not sure. Framework again, flooded dig site. Wave with a Wrath of 5, or clear the map with a Veil, Foot, and Swarm Roots. I don't have Veil, I don't believe. Oh, I do have Veil. Alright. What do we have? Ah, this is when we place the cornerstone. And I think I'll just place it over here again, as I did last time. Let me see if we can get some other upgrades in. What would be good? You know what? Flamethrower. I do kinda like my dots. Add a flamethrower. So we put the flamethrower here, together with a poison trap. And then we'll have a barricade there, and a dart trap here. And then we'll have barricades, barricades, and then I'll have another barricade there, and the bolt trap like there. Put me a barricade there instead. Then Wrath of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, Mr. Necromancer, please. Eh, shit, they're immune to barricade strikes. Fuck. I forgot. Alright, I should have set up first. Should have set up better first. Remove you. Place the cornerstone again up here. Barricade. Actually, put me another barricade there, so everything has to go through the flamethrower and the poison trap. Dart trap there, barricade here. Alright, that's fine for now. I'm gonna add more barricades as necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. have a barricade there, and then a bolt trap here. And a barricade there. We still have to see if I survive this wave. Nope, we don't. Alright, I should probably do the wave without all the big enemies. Actually, get me the volley instead. On the ballista. And how much do you increase the damage? 50%. You don't even increase the cost? That's kinda neat. Alright. Place the cornerstone once again. Flamethrower. Poison. Here and here. And here. Dart is the more important one for now. For the soul steel. Then the bolt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That did absolutely fuck all. Nope. Right. I tried again. Shouldn't have. Dodge. Fuck. Well, he'll just come back. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, send it. And we'll have one here. I realized I don't even have to spend that much on barriers if I just put them in smaller locations. Yeah, to destroy that. That's fine. I'm gonna do the Wrath of a 5 wave separately, I think. Without the runes. Because that is like 20% more enemies with 20% more health. Which if you see it, it's like 40% more enemy, I guess. What does the Veil actually do? I completely forgot. Oh, it's a shield! Right, that also kind of fucks with that. And now I don't think we can actually get up to Wrath of 5 anymore. Actually we can, but... no need! Died to poison. Also, I noticed that it said you can only build one currently. I know in other games, in the previous games, it was possible to increase that. I'm not sure if it's in Dungeon Warfare 3 as well, but I kind of believe it is. Just based on the previous games. Eight bolts. We do have the scouting shot on the... what is it, the other one? The bird bolts for bleed. Should have maybe took the armor damage. Alright, so that's the runes done. And without the shield, the armor level, the Wrath level 5 should also not be that bad. Singularity Glyph grants 50% more gold if this is the only soul harvest on the map. Yeah, that's kinda neat. In most cases, I only have one soul harvester, so that's not bad either. I'll take a gold farm. Deals double damage to shields. All trade options are available. Which they added that because there were complaints. I understand why, but I kind of want to do it without it. Because this game has been designed to do it without. Right, and no runes. And then, do I have more gems? No, I don't. Get me actually the skeletons. And then I'm also gonna add some more traps. Like, I'm gonna add a chakram trap, I'm gonna add a spike trap, and I'm gonna add some swords. Which... axes. Get me the bow. No, get me that. Okay. Then, same setup. Poison here. I do have more starting gold now, don't I? Right, that, and then you have that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now it's 5. Alright, let's see if we get through it this time. Have the chakram trap like there. Like, it looks already a lot better. Not perfect, but better. Almost 7 bounty 4. Yep. Did survive. Perfect. Get me the volley and then we'll just, like, send all of it. In that case. More of that. I should equip that sigil for... I should equip that sigil that lowers the... that increases the delay for the anima engine. Alright. Not perfect, but good enough. Again. After generating 1,000 gold, receives T upgrade for free up to tier 2. Alright, that's also not bad, but I kind of prefer the 50% more money. Because the Soul Harvester really isn't that expensive. Another gold mine. I'll take that. More starting gold. I will build a gold mine on literally every single place I can. Labyrinth. I don't think. Alright. Next objective is Sealed Asylum. Scythe and Blood, and then Wrath level 4. Actually, just get me all those. Should I have gotten all of those? I kind of doubt it. Right. Sell that. Get you here. Where do I put the flamethrower? Do I put down a flamethrower? Yeah, let's put down a flamethrower like... you know what? Here. Oh, there are dwarfs in this, aren't there? Yeah, there are dwarfs in this. In that case, upgrade me my barricades. Yeah, you are losing your luster. You get the upgrades. And then what do I upgrade? Let's upgrade this. Give it the bow. Right, we will have a barricade here. For the armor and the healing. Upgrade you to maximum. And then we'll get you here. Also on maximum. Destroy that for a barricade. Have a barricade here as well. The dwarves should not actually get to there. The dwarves should absolutely just die a lot earlier. They should just try and blow this up. And they will blow up the tombs. I forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they will blow up the tombs. They will at least try to. Blood Golem. If the Blood Golem doesn't have Divine Rune, it is just not a danger. Just straight up not. With its sigil for 1 additional pierce, and if I give it the upgrade for 1 additional pierce, it pierces through 3 enemies with 8 bolts each. And I'm pretty sure the bolts work separately from each other. They work individually, so if the first bolt kills the target, then the other ones don't hit it. I believe. Because this is just honestly kinda ridiculous. And the dwarves do nothing. Dwarves did absolutely nothing. Alright, so that's 2 more objectives cleared. Increase damage by 20%, hits and knock enemies back. Ah, so that's the replacement for the missing single thing. Base damage increased by +1 per tier. I don't think the base damage is necessary for the bolt trap. The bolt trap currently has a damage of 27. It increases by 3. No, wait. 6. So it gets up to 9, and then it gets the... what is it? 350% damage bonus. That could actually be good, but knockback. Also, 30 units on the next target for 1 second. Skirting shot, projectiles pierce, yeah. Alright, next objective that's missing. Secret Vault. Blood Nil and Vine Runes. Oh, that's this one. Oh, I hated that. I love how this one's just called Secret Vault because it's the first with an obelisk. Alright, Necromancer over here. And I should have adjusted my loadout because this is just a flamethrower level. Like, not even a question about that. And then for you, we take the... alchemy. Upgrade you with alchemy. Select loadout. It's kind of funny that that's still possible. After I did that. Wait, if I reduce this level now, do you retain your alchemy? You do! Okay, that's kind of bad. It's kind of stupid. Alright. Upgrade you. Soglet, give you the receives tier upgrade for free. Which, 1000 gold for 5 per, that's 200, no, that's 200 enemies. That shouldn't be too bad. Do I need the Festa? I don't think I need the Festa. I think we're fine with this. Like, the priests are gonna be annoying, but whatever. Alright. Put that there. Then Mr. Necromancer can join us. have... I think the bolt behind and the dart in front. Alright. And then you go here. Nope, that's too far back. You go here. Yeah. The dart also piercing is just great. And you should get your upgrade soon. Nope. Have some bows here as well. For the bows, I'd probably take the upgrade that they can't be attacked. I should have done that a long while ago. Perfect. 8 more gold. And with 8 more gold, if you get 8 instead of 5, I should say, you also kind of reduce the time it takes for the next upgrade. Wonderful. So that's just 3 upgrades. That's 500 more for 1300 extra. Also, poison. I do love the bolt trap. I just realized that apparently though, the bolt trap, if it throws them back, the damage comes in later. Because this, I don't think, has gotten as much souls as it should have gotten. I'm gonna just test that by putting another one there. If any enemy ever gets there again, which currently doesn't look like it. How much do you get? By 1% up to a maximum of 100%. So 16 is your maximum currently, yeah. Now, Wrath level 5. Not looking forward to that. Amber Core. Reduce burn duration by 1 second. Reduces cost by 200 gold. Now, the damage should remain the same. If I'm not mistaken. Bonus gems. Secret Vault without runes. Same setup though. Although I actually kind of want to just get the really long bolt in. I think I just want to get the really long bolt in. Hey, I forgot Mr. Necromancer. Now, set me to 1. If you shoot and push them back, this thing did actually get money. Alright. So you now have basically a bit of a reach now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully not too many veteran warriors. Also, we will now place you here. And you there. And I forgot the poison, didn't I? Alright, so the Wrath of 4 I cannot do for the veteran warriors, I don't think. But the ballista here is definitely kind of funny. I think the Soul Harvester goes here, and then the second Soul Harvester goes here. That should cover all of it. Flamethrower there. And then we'll have poison. Which the poison should go a little bit further back, so they actually die within the Soul Harvester. I still think the plus 50%, the 50 seconds duration isn't correct. Pretty sure about that. There's the Veteran Warriors again. I fucked up again. Right. Skip the Flamethrower. I'm gonna get just the Ballista. With 1 and 2 of those. And then a arrow trap down here. And then we're just gonna immediately send it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then you're 4. Wonderful stuff. That allows me to get more of that. Yeah, it pushes the enemies back and the enemies don't immediately take damage, or the bolts just pierce so much. Ah shit, I needed Wrath level 5, not 4. People who can read definitely have an advantage in life. Three. Soul Harvester 1 and 2. Arrow trap down here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Wrath 4, Wrath 5. Alright. And now we just hope that this holds. Right, now, poison. Also, I can't use the Barricade Strike there right now because they are all immune to Barricade Strike. Ballista. Well, not really Ballista, Bolt Trap. Specifically not Ballista. Well, the Barricade Strike did nothing. Now we can do it. Upgrade you to 2000, upgrade you to maximum. How much? 685, 715. Wait, where's my ballista? Motherfucker! It deleted my ballista! My bolt trap, not ballista. Fine. I do hope that the... Yeah, the arrow trap should have that. I do actually like the design of the level 5 trap there. Level 5 flamethrower. And arrow trap, do you have this? Not really. But good enough, once again. Alright, and the heavy armors I'm not worried about because of poison and fire. So the activation is 33, 34, yeah, it increases damage. I don't think the 1% damage increase, like that's currently 37%. I think the other upgrades are probably better after thinking about it. Unless you can somehow reduce the cooldown. Spring Blade, doubles duration and cooldown. I still don't think I'll ever use the Spin Blade trap. Like, after doing 2000 total damage, right. So the Sticky Flame, you'd have to have 50 activations. No, the damage is increased. Increases area of effect after 30. Burning. Honestly, if I just take this, I think that might actually be better. If you take it like that. Reduces burn duration by 1 second, which I think the burn duration is 4. And this doubles burn duration. And then this can increase burn duration, so I think that might be not bad. Then again, why would I want to do that? Like, why increase the burn duration? This increases burn damage as well, which is why I kind of want to keep it. Anyway, more objectives. Shifting Gate. Within 4 minutes in Scythe and Nil runes. Within 4 minutes... Alright, this was this one. Select me a loadout, which... I think what I want to do is... Yeah, the flamethrower is not going to do a whole lot here, but you are. And you might. Or, can I upgrade you to 15? No. A poison trap, probably not here. Get you to 10. I think that's good. Make them cheaper. Not sure why it always removes that. Reset you, and the barricade, and the sword. Or actually, the archery. Right. So, what we're gonna do is put up a blocker here. And... You know what I want to do? Switch me my loadout again. Remove the grinder and the sword. Can I get you to 15? Not quite. In which case... Yeah. Opening below. With each adjacent, it's probably not gonna happen. Increase the base damage per tier. And then... Oh wait, what have I... Trap Foundation, perfect. And then you'll take the Iron Plating instead. Also... Okay, it's there. Right. Do it with that then. Do I have everything that is upgraded? Yes. So we block off here and have a bolt trap there. Then we'll block off there. Have a dart trap there. And I believe there are dwarfs, so I'm just gonna upgrade you as well. And then the dart traps there for the what are they called? Also, we only have 4 minutes, so I'm gonna send aggressively. Love this thing. I should probably not send Wrath in though. Especially not at level 5. I wish there was an option to rush after it is no longer Wrath. Unfortunately, such an option does not exist. Yeah, the dwarves do not do anything against them. The dwarves were absolute asshats in the previous games, and I like that you can get armor on your thing now. That is honestly great. Anyway, that should be it. Also, stop shooting. Wonderful. What do I get? Grinder. Automatically gains a continued upgrade of the 20 kills. Okay. Chained enemies cannot heal. Same as the spike trap. More objective. Siren Hold. Clear them out within 6 minutes. Destroy one or more tomb. 6 minutes and a tomb. What is in that tomb? Level 4 orcs. That doesn't actually sound that bad. The obstacle there is a problem, because otherwise I could just do the thing down here. What do I want? I think I'm just gonna run with this loadout again. I want them to go through here, so I can set up a lot of grinders. And I think my cornerstone is just gonna go down there. Then we'll have a blocker there. And a blocker here. Yes. Right, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, how do I want to set up? I think I'm just gonna get grinders around here. And then just trust them to deal most of the damage. Have you there. I didn't take the charm for the auto upgrade, so let's redo that. And also, if we go with the auto upgrade, and it only upgrades to level 2 anyway, right? Alright. Now, just same setup. Yeah, we'll have a ballista there. The ballista will probably actually do most of the damage, so have this there. I didn't need to upgrade you, that will happen automatically. The bolts, or the dirt goes there. And then grinders. Three kills. Bolt. Absolutely wasting them. No. Not passing here. Also, get me some grinders around this thing as well. And the dart trap together with its... The dart trap together with its skeletons should just be fine. We'll have a bolt trap there. The orcs also shouldn't be a problem for the dart. Okay, 1 damage taken, that's fine. That's acceptable. Free to upgrade from kills. Yeah, the Black Knights aren't the we are not good against the Black Knights, not gonna lie. Because the bolt is my main damage and that one kinda doesn't like those. Also, I just realized that these guys do not get the benefit of the upgrade module. And I don't like that. Have me, you know what? More hits. Fuck those shields. I do like the idea of the auto upgrades. Especially if you place the traps early. I can also see that they really didn't do it on some of the just just shredding traps, which is the Pilfering Spirit Steel to go per affected enemy. I'm not too enthused with the dot trap. Not the dot trap. The what's it called? The lure trap. All right, no runes. Same setup. Actually, you know what we'll do instead? No, I need the arrows back here. And you are just better there. At this time, we're gonna have some of those around. Yeah, that these guys. Oh, they do get the upgrade. Huh? Why didn't I thought they didn't. Why did I upgrade that? Bomb. Bam. I do love the knockback. I do love me the knockback on the bolt trap. Well, it's still one of my favorite traps, just generally. Alright, there we get a level up. So you are level 2. But then the enemies after that aren't, I believe. Or at least they shouldn't be. Oh, also I forgot Mr. Necromancer. Yeah, I'm not sure about the lure trap. Like, it seems fine in principle. I also completely forgot I need to clear the map in 6 minutes. God damn it, that's why I'm here. It's literally the only reason why I'm doing this. Always just send ASAP whenever we can. Not this ASAP though. that was maybe too ASAP. As long as the dot trap carries, we should be fine though. And I think it carries. Yeah, no. Wonderful. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. Anyway, we get the lure trap. After luring 100 units, receives T upgrade for free. That just doesn't seem that good. Like the Berserk maybe, but... There was a duration of the lure buff. Protected enemies move faster. Increases government duration by 5 seconds. Combo increases. I'm not still not sure about this one. What was the last upgrade? Increases projectile speed. Yeah, not sure about the lure trap. Sigils, what can I add? Summon 3 cornerstone, enemy engine drains slower. Right, next objective, Stronghold, which is Bloodswarm Scythe in form. Right, how did I do this last time? Right, so we set up you here. We destroy this. So they have to all walk through there, meaning I kind of just want a bunch of grinder traps there. And then one side gets the dart trap, the other side gets the bolt trap. Actually just exclusively grind traps there. I don't have a... Actually just upgrade this one, shouldn't have even bought this one. I'm gonna build the grind traps on the straightaways where everyone has to go on. Absolutely shredding those priests. I don't have any time gate, I don't have a Wrath level. Okay. That should make this actually relatively easy to achieve. Maybe I should have... I forgot. But thank you, no. Enemy engine surges. I still want to see what the level 6 upgrade is. Bounty increase, then 1,000 gold. The bounty increase is probably the strongest of those. 5,000 XP bonus, that's not bad. $10,000 XP bonus. Like, I would generally just take that, without question. The self-upgrade, amazing. Alright, Slime Tramp, Rhythm Powder, increases armor by 20% against poisoned enemies. That kinda synergizes with its upgrade to increase the damage against poisoned enemies. So that would be neat. Alright, next objective, Season. Chase, and I don't have Chase it. Oh, I do have Chase. Plus 1% movement speed whenever they're damaged. Yeah, but honestly, this is just... block here, block here. Block here. And then we'll just have a bolt trap there. And a dot trap there. And that should honestly kind of just obliterate the entire enemy area. You please walk the long way. I'm not too impressed by those sharpshooters, not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot they have vanguards. Wait. Do you just pierce through that shield? I thought it should completely block all projectiles, but it really looked like it pierced through those. Yeah, bolt trap once again just obliterating everything. Okay, now we can see. Do you pierce through those shields? You do! That makes the Vanguard absolutely fucking worthless. Like, in the... Previously you just had to build around it by shooting it in the back, or with floor traps. But if the shield is just a unit that you can pierce through with piercing bolts, then... that's actually kind of completely irrelevant. I honestly think it shouldn't. Because the Vanguard is actually kind of a fun enemy you have to build around. But if you just pierce, then you can just go with the stupid bolt trap and ignore any counter to it. Yeah, that honestly ain't great. Shearing field, base damage increased by 2, loses knockback effect. That's probably a massive buff for the Spin Blade. Power script and the framework. What haven't... No, wait, here. Destroy one or more tombs. Which was this one, which has the Black Knights in it, I believe. Same setup as last time. Only this... No, wait, that was a mistake. I wanted the same setup as last time. Reset. Honestly, give me like you on 15, you on 15, this on 15, and this on 15. And 99 we can have... only 14. Hate that, but I guess it's fine. Put the poison on there. That's fine. Reduces burn duration. Right. No. No. Undo. Get you, and the barricade. Place cornerstone again down here. And then block there. As well as here. Then we have you down there. I don't need to destroy... I don't need to destroy the vault this time. Only the tomb. Right, let's send it. I think the poison trap goes here. Or here. Because we mainly need it against the Black Knights. If we even get it in time for the Black Knights. Well, it currently doesn't look like it. Level 9 Black Knights. How much shielding do you have? 29. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a massive mistake. Also level 9. Holy shit. How much I can? Let's see. Let me just check. How much? Level 9 Black Knight. Shielding, shielding, shielding. It doesn't tell the shielding. That's a bit disappointing. Right. What I'm gonna do then. Sigils. Remove you. Get me the... Where is it? Oh, do I not have that yet? Okay, then projectile traps. Right. Do this again and this again. Holy shit, you have a massive range. In case I kinda just want to blow that one up. How much range do you have? Also kinda large. The poison trap goes here. And we'll just blow up the bridges there. And I hope that the tomb gets destroyed by the minecarts. Oh, forgot Mr. Necromancer. Why do you have so much range? It just doesn't make sense. With the poison charm again to also help against the Black Knights coming from there. Bam. Alright. Get rid of that, put it there. You get your damage in. I think I want the flamethrower here first. Okay, you can kill those with barricade strikes. That's good to know. Also, that did nothing. Huh. Also, they have how much health? 260 health, I believe. You deal 100 damage. I'm gonna do this at a later date, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that at a later date. I saw the sigil in the shop for 2 additional damage to shields. And currently I don't have that. Right, let's try Power Script. Very short map. as we've already found. I think I'll start just with grinders, because they don't cost me much. And I want to get the Thirsting Obelisk done. And then I can just sell them again. Or I keep them, depending on how this one looks. But I assume it may go like this, if this is actually the one that gets removed. Could be this one that gets removed. It is. Right. So... you go here and we put a barricade there. And then we can just keep those. This is probably gonna get removed next, and I assume it goes like this, and then this, and then this. You take a step back. Send one more. Ralph level 1, I think, is like 1 level up. Drummer! Burst into chaos, etc. Those who fight nearby. Yep. Kind of what I expected. Okay. Sell this. Yeah. Like that. Now we can have the barricade there. And then we do it like that, with even more grinders. And don't actually use this one yet. Because I have a distinct feeling I actually do want to get to the end. I believe there might be a vault. Yep, there is a vault. And also, it fucking removed my trap again. Right, so you go here. Remove that. Sell this, sell this. No, here and here. Well, that killed Mr. Necromancer. So we can have that. And we can have that. And then we just decorate you with dart traps. And you and Venom. Which was a poison trap upgrade, I believe. Should we just need more Chakram? That's all. Also, get me flamethrowers on basically just every corner. This could also be a fun endless map. Especially if you don't destroy the vault, you have kind of a very distinct single lane path that the enemies have to follow through.
Flawless victory.
Freezing Trap. And the Envenom, which is poison damage can now stack. Oh, that's good. Breach. Right. Make the desert bigger. Make them. I still can't make the mountains bigger. Hey that. Okay, second mountain. Have another oasis. And then a breach down here. Can I buy myself some volcanic ash? No, but more starting gold. Double damage to sheer, can't afford it. What are you? No. Ah, God damn it. When built shield, choose all enemies in nearby area. Oh wait, that's the freeze trap, not the freeze bomb, right. What do you do? What can we upgrade you to? Though this is the exact opposite of the flamethrower trap. It does the exact same thing, only ice instead of fire. It doesn't deal damage over time. It slows enemies, which in most cases is actually kind of better. It also can shatter them, I believe. I mean, it says shatter. Bone Chill, increases slow amount by 20%. So this is only a duration bonus, no damage bonus. Chill's debuff deals 3 damage, increases by 10. Chill debuff deals 3 damage. Is this per second? Chill duration by 20%. Paralyzing Gold. Cold increases slow amount by 20%. Cone of Cold increases area effect. Oh, Fracturing Cold. The next hit on a chilled enemy deals 100% more damage but removes the chill. No, Cone of Cold. Chilled enemies explode on death, dealing 5 damage in a small area. Chilled enemies take 30% increased damage. No, take the Shadow. I want to try you. And we're better to try you than on the map we get you on. Shell and Vine. And then select loadout. Bring the freeze trap along. But not you. Actually bring you along because what else am I going to put it on? Can I upgrade you to 15? No. I'm lacking 3. 4. 3. Regardless, we will have the grinders here, and I'm not even gonna make it that complicated. I'm just gonna go through here, and then have an arrow trap down there. If they ever get through those skeletons, that is. Right. You go here. You go here. With your absurd range. Oh, area of effect not vertically but horizontally. Like widthwise. Okay. Poison. So you did 7.5 damage. And now we just send. It doesn't even tell you how much damage it's done. Even though it very clearly has done damage. Alright, can we kill that within 4 minutes? No. Fuck. Alright, I honestly think I kind of prefer generation to prepare 1 second per tier upgrade. That's a lot. That's just actually a lot. I do kind of believe I like the flamethrower more though. Loadout. You out. You in. You out, you in. Perfect. And then we just same setup. I'm honestly already just gonna put that there because why not? Alright, goal is within 4 minutes. We can just get a little bit higher level than I believe. And it was too early. We should honestly just be fine. Like, Mr. Necromancer doesn't even have anything to do. Do you actually pierce as well? Or do you immediately split? How is the pierce? How is the one additional pierce working for you? Probably not at all. I think you just normally split normally, and you don't get any bonus. Is my assumption. Alright, so that's within 4 minutes, very close within 4 minutes actually. Burn damage increases by 10% for each tier upgrade. Well, that's fine. And then let's see. Breach. Which that looks like we have 2 cores. Scythe, Swarm, and Chase. Sure. Not Shell. 357. At least it doesn't go up in increments of 3. Oh, that's the... That's one of the maps they showcased. They used them for the... They used those for the chain traps. What do we get new? Beam trap. Stops firing and overheated. I mean, I'll bring it along, I guess. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do here, though. Yes, restart that. The flamethrower won't be that great here. But the other projectile traps should be good. And you know what? Not the harpoon trap. Bring the chain trap, just because it's a showcase trap. What do we have? Trap damage increased by 10. When a chained enemy dies, that doesn't actually require the enemy to be... That doesn't actually require the enemy to be killed by the trap. I forgot to switch my loadout. I'm basically already sure what I want to do. Also, how much... this is probably the last mission I do. Right, you, the chain trap, and the barricade, and then sure, why not? I don't think this is the map for it, though. We block here. Can I? No, I cannot. So you go every time here. This is Cornerstone 2. Then you go here, and we'll just stack chains, I guess. No fucks given about your shield. So your damage is 5.1, 5.3. can we just put this there? And then we also just have those around. Oh, horses. Cavalry, they just run through, which is always kind of a bit of a bitch. Yeah, Ballista just kind of wrecking them. This is 11 damage at this point. Level 2 levels higher. So many thieves. Which, thankfully, they go to Cornerstone. Oh, they do go to Cornerstone 2, not 1. So that's not actually good for me. All the chains do nothing. Maybe I don't understand it, but I do not think the chain is good. Because generally there will be too many enemies, as that chaining one enemy doesn't make any difference. Just too many. Took 3 damage. Rams. So the rams do deal damage to barricades they drive through, or drive next to, which always annoying. What do we get? Chase rune upgrade. 2 gems. The beam trap. Sets enemies on fighting. 30% of beam damage over 4 seconds. Okay, more gems. Volcanic Ash, Plains Dug Site. Oh, the miners. So I assume... there's gonna be diggers there. Warrior, Digger, Mauler Priest, Vet Warrior, Dwarf, Battering Ram, Brute. Yeah, there's gonna be diggers there. Diggers that dig through the destructive floor. Just as the name kind of suggests. Have another mountain? No. Freezing trap, and bolt shells all areas nearby. At this point, just kind of buy it. Anyway, as mentioned, it's getting late anyway, so I'm gonna stop for today. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening, I hope you have a good night later on. And I hope you have a nice rest of your week. And, well, for now, goodbye.